Dude, that game was horrible. As a Leafs fan, I'm actually upset.
Dude, I don't think Leafs fans are the ones that are mad.
Then who is?
Habs fans. Leafs lose 3-1 to the Florida Panthers, and all three Florida Panthers fans that were at that game yesterday, you are welcome. With that win, Florida pulls to within 1 of Montreal with a game in hand on them. So that brings me to the question of the game before I even talk about the Leafs. Are you guys actually still paying attention to the last place spot in the Eastern Conference? Because I am. Could you imagine Montreal not making the playoffs this year? That would be too good. Or bad. I'm not sure. Getting to the Leafs, that was one of the worst defensive performances they've put on all season. I mean, I stopped counting the odd man rushes after they hit 206. Luke Schenn, who I normally praise without criticism, he got caught up ice on the second goal. The defense were taking dumb minor penalties all night long, and I frankly am surprised it was only 3-1. In fact, the 39 saves Martin Gerber made last night were the most he's made with the Leafs. The only real bright spot was Grabovski scoring his 17th of the season, and that actually brings me to my second question. Jason Blake's already got over 20. Hagman's sitting at 19. Hopefully he comes back. Ponikarovsky's got 19, and now Grabovski's got 17. How many Leafs are going to end the season with at least 20 goals? One thing's for sure, no one on this team is going to get 50, which brings me to my next topic. Vodka. Alex Ovechkin becomes the first ever Washington Capital to score 3 50-goal seasons, and that's amazing because he's only had 4. He's also the first to hit 50 this year. Somehow, after this amazing accomplishment, all of the talk seems to be surrounding his goal celebration. After the goal, Ovechkin dropped his stick to the ice and kind of did like a woo, like it was warm in his hands. A lot of people think that was too much. I think he should have one-upped himself and knelt on the ice and just Jimi Hendrix the stick on fire. My take on the whole incident, was it showboating? Was it classless? No. I mean, I hate when in conversations about Alex Ovechkin, people go, one day he's gonna get his. What does that even mean? Someone's gonna take him out at the knees for being good? Let's say you own a store, okay? And there's a store just down the street that's doing a lot better than you. Are you allowed to run down the street one night and throw a brick through their window? No, you gotta find a way to be as good, if not better, than that other store. At least keep up with them. You can't just break their window because they're a good store. Are you guys getting the analogy? Ovechkin's a good store. Oh, and I know, heaven forbid, a hockey player actually shows emotion on TV. And Ovechkin scored that goal against the Tampa Bay Lightning. Do you know how much the NHL would kill to have a guy like Ovechkin in Tampa Bay? For the life of me, I don't know why Ovechkin is not marketed better. Rather than have a guy that always does this after the game, my teammates and 110% and teammates 10% and 110 teammates. You get Ovechkin hamming it up, his teammates pie him in the face after the game. Oh, I can't wait to hear what Don Cherry says after this. It's exactly what I think hockey needs. Because I don't see any fun in people scoring their 50th goal of the season and skating around like, yes, high five, yes, that was a very good performance, yes. And I think anyone who thinks Ovechkin was being selfish by doing this needs to watch the interview that I saw on the NHL website where he goes, oh yeah, this is great, Jose Theodore helped me come up with it, and Backstrom and Greeny. You know why? Because the Capitals are having fun right now. So that was my little rants, just because I really don't see why this is a huge deal. But let me know, post a video response or just give me a text comment. What do you guys think about celebrations like this? Last thing for this video, this is just for the tech nerds. Have you guys heard of something called Mobi? I've known about it for a while, but I thought it was only good for your BlackBerry, but I just got this iPod Touch, and it's awesome. You can actually, just get updates on the Leafs whenever you want. Look at this, look at this. Leafs signed forward Alex Berry. That looks interesting, and it just brings up the, well, okay, you can't really see it on the monitor, but awesome. If I wasn't a big enough nerd for having a video blog, I sure am now because of this thing, but honestly, guys, Maple Leafs Mobi, it's pretty cool. I see. How do you turn this thing on? Anyway, Leafs lose 3-1, so give me your comments, especially about the Alexander Ovechkin thing, because I want to know what you think. Peace. Just 10 games left in the season.